Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator Rome Invictus Saba here on Lore Master Channel. 30 episodes now, and it's still going for at least another couple of episodes, even though the series has slowed down a bit due to an ongoing conflict that's been going on for 2 episodes now, in which we are fresh off of a huge victory in Upper Nubia, where we acquired quite possibly the biggest land gain that we've ever made, which means that the aggressive expansion has gone way up. But now we will turn our attention, at least on the military front, to North Africa, in the Western Desert, in which a handful of forces I decide to pull back, as we know that Carthage has at least 100,000 plus troops of various types, be it from their army or mahanet in their terms, levies, and as well as possible mercenaries along with it. So they're throwing a lot of men over there, and they're looking to try to take this, which buys us some time. I failed to notice that, look, city-state fortifications and Greek traditions, no doubt. So they'll be holding off a bit longer. While meanwhile, we built our fortress in Tobruk. The loyalty is still going down, but that's mainly due to the governor's corruption, as he is a crafty man. But it makes me want to get rid of him if I had the chance, but we do not have the time to start, arresting people for corruption. But having a little bit of, if I remember correctly, more tyranny, that would reduce the aggressive expansion. Which obviously it's gone way up. But we still have relatively high stability, even though that's due to aggressive expansion as well. And Arabia is now officially an empire. I am Rabia Izragi, which I am the Malik Amalik. Is that Arabic? I mean, for any of you viewers that know the Arabic language, is that King of Kings? Is that what that means in Arabic? Or Great King? Because I know Malik is king, basically. But is Malik, or how do you say that? Does that mean King of Kings, or Great King, or High King? I mean, if any of you Arabic speakers know what that is, please leave a comment on what does that term mean. But anyways, so we have Upper Nubia now. It's in our possession. And I've been wondering on the cultural front. How big is the Moroccan culture? Like how widespread it is? Because Kush has been around for a long time. Especially that's spread out to the country as their Nubian culture. Because I thought about integrating them. Oh my goodness. That is a huge minority that cannot be ignored. And I've been wanting to integrate another culture, even though it's not going to make a bunch of people happy about this. But, especially with ours. And I hope the others don't mind. So yes, a large number of the Meroitic, which are Nubians, a huge Nubian minority, the Upper Nubia basically, since there's still Napata and commands down in Lower Nubia. Integrating them would be a huge boon for us militarily, because I would like to have another army created that's going to come from Upper Nubia. And it's from there is where I thought of the idea of introducing war elephants to our military. So I think we should do that. As I said, It is a huge minority that cannot be ignored. But I'm going to do this trick first. First, we send a colony to my Adrasha. That's where some of our people will be going. Although the province of Axum will not be happy about this. But when we integrate the Merloite people there, then perhaps that'll help. And where is that exactly? Oh, right next door to Axum, where there's already Sabian peoples living there. It's them that form the majority. So, here's what we're gonna do. First, send our people over there. The arrival of Sabian settlers is hardly endeared to the local population to us, but the foundation of a colony to this area is without a doubt the best way to exert control here in the long run. Soon even the local inhabitants will see how our city will prosper and surpass any previous settlements that may have had in this area before the land was confiscated. It is for the best. So they're all moved over there. And it's also wise to, again, send our people there, at least in the province of Axum, where there'll be more loyalty going up, since, again, our people live there now. And it is majority Arabic. I think it already has been for a long while. Most of the Punt was already Arabic by the time we got there. Move up. No, we can't do that. It's due to this law, so we just have to let it be. That's step 1. Step 2. Integrate them. It's going to cost 5, in which we can get all that back soon. And it's going to cause some stability drop, and this is going to make the other integrated cultures not too happy about it. But once they're fully integrated, we do have the manpower to create a whole nother army, as well as all the income we'll be getting, since I decided to reduce the naval maintenance. You got it. And this will also remove the colonial occupation modifier once they're fully integrated. We only did that just to send our pops over there, just to further increase the population. Even though in actuality it went to Punt, not Upper Nubia, but you get the idea. Look at the population of Upper Nubia. That is a big area compared to Punt, Arabia Felix, and Arabia. So that became just as important. So that means we're going to have to wait for this thing to last a bit longer, and reduction of war score would be good to us. And I want to get this for faster integration speed. And those Megabarians will be coming in soon. There are some Merodics there. But now, as we've stated before, we're ordering the all the units to head to Falatun to get on board of these ships, and then we'll sail down the Nile and head to Alexandria. In the meantime, I am very much willing to well, let's build another I'll build another fortress and start drilling. I want everyone that is not a levy to start drilling, and then when you arrive in Alexandria, start drilling as well, because this is my plan. We're gonna let them advance. We're gonna let Cyrenaica fall, and then when they reach Tobruk, they'll encounter our levies to further delay their progress. And they'll let them, when we'll let them take their objective, their war goal, as they haven't achieved it yet. Let them have their moment, and by the time when they reach Raitonian, which I don't know if that's in modern day Mirsamutra, if I remember my geography correctly. from the North African campaign of World War II, then that's where we'll fight back and push them all the way back to Tripolitania, where we have those areas claimed. And in addition, we have 2 ships that's moving in, especially this Megapolyrene. These Megapolyrines will have the ability to do port assaults, which will reduce the fort level of the adjacent enemy port province by 1. So these will be the ones to destroy enemy forts on the coast. Do I have to bribe you again? But anyways. Well, there's only one other place. We have wood here, yes. We have wood. And you have wood? We don't have wood. Get it back. From Sparta. Okay. So let me give you an example. We do have shipyards and port level 6. And thanks to all these improvements, look at this. To build Megapolyrines, the base, it takes about a full year to build a single polyrene. Megapolyrene. Now it takes 118 days to build a single one. Thanks to the Spire of Adan, the surplus of cedar, arms race, this level of port, and the shipyard here. So for this, and due to these circumstances, needs a level 5 port right now. So Adan obviously will be the place to be to build a fleet there. Almost to tier 4, come on. Needs more wood. We'll get it from Judea. Yeah, go ahead. Because we imported one. Okay. So, we're going to order about 4 of these. And then we're going to order an additional 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 is going to go to the Eastern Fleet, and these 4 are going to join up with the other fleet. Once the order's complete, send them over there. We can use these Megapolyrines, which they'll never be used for combat, never in anger, but we can most certainly provide some of the others. Yeah, we're watching over you bastards. But again, if we have these, we can destroy these fortresses. You see, like, they have 1, right? And 1 single Megapolyrene for a port assault, we'll have that destroyed. That's the purpose of that. And so this would make the invasion of Carthage possible. But we have to deal with this first. So, that's my plan. Let them advance while we sit, wait, and drill. It's an essential delta. Oh, he's one of the good ones. I'll say nonsense. He's doing a fine job. I'll take the corruption hit. The might of Arabia brings it with its privileges of power that many can only dream of. Arabia has surpassed many of our greatest foes, but many still remain. A time has come for our people to show the world the imperial might of Arabia. Now, Brother Zari only needs to decide in which direction would take our great nation. This is permanent, so take your pick. Well, I believe economic power will do. More capital import routes, a little bit of national commerce income, a bit more global food modifier all over the country, so that way we don't have to starve as much, and a bit more population growth would also be good. So I'll go for economic. You know, more import routes mean we can bring in whatever we wished. Like glass. From the revolt, of course. You know what? Go get me some elephants. Indian elephants. That's for, you know, the idea of forming a Nubian army from Nubia, to that we will integrate to, so we can create our new army. So yes, our stability is in free fall. And willing to gamble on the Admiral of the 10th Navy. Somebody has had disloyalty inspired. Oh, you bastards have paid them off. You better not leave. Well, don't worry, he's not going anywhere. But hey, at least we don't have to pay him as much while this is going on. Gosh, look at the massive humanity out there. Waiting for everybody to get on transport. Well. The loyalist armies have been crushed by the rebels. The Roman Civil War is at an end. The rebels win. Which means whatever cash spotlight that Rome had in the past is gone now. They can no longer attack Carthage unless they're being attacked. So it is back to being an aristocratic republic. We should improve relations with them. Just to, you know, stick with us. Uh-oh. Apparently there is another navy on the loose. White peace imminent because they have not yet taken their objective. But I'm willing to, you know, try to give them a go at it. We're gonna have to go hunt down the enemy fleet that's on the move. Just sunk them down, and look, they got out of their comfort zone. You got them. And captured 10 ships. You know you're not under my command, but good for you. They try to turn against me, but you're still doing your job. All aboard. Up to now we go. I was about to say that to Alexandria, but is there really room for everybody? Well, just head over there, then we'll split you all up there. Those troops are still stranded on that island. Oh, there's the other one. They have 98 ships now. We sunk 30 some odd of those. Avoiding that storm. Megabara will be integrated in again in a couple months. So you guys over there are having second thoughts about advancing into the... No, not this time perhaps. We're going to save that political influence for the idea slot. You are heading to the Spartan port of Ephidaros. Just passed through Thebes, was set in the Kemetic language. Cyrenaica has fallen. They've been starved out. They're advancing now. Here it comes. Now the Western Desert campaign is really going to escalate. But Tobruk needs to be held. Strong, imminent battle then. They have a strong army, but give smaller numbers. We do have a good general against it. Where the hell are you headed off to? Everybody split. The purpose of this transport fleet now is to find and intercept the Carthaginian Navy to stop them from transporting troops over. Get to your places, refill your stocks, and more. They defeated them, but they're turning back now. Start drilling. Okay, you're not the one that doesn't drill. We do. I don't drill. I'll pull back. You don't drill either. Stay there. This is what I want from all of you. Start drilling. Because when they get closer to territories that are dear to us, then we will most certainly head over there and put a hurt on them. This long. Oh, by the way. Oh, look at this. So it's like, yeah, that's the North Star Service decided to go economic imperial. There are ways to increase it, but you can change it whenever you wish to. I think it's just like with wonders. They have 100 ships now. We need to keep them busy. And once the order is complete, which will be by the 27th of May, send our ships over there. Megabaria has been integrated. Yeah, we're gonna bring you in because you have high zeal, and then they disappeared into obscurity. All of Upper Nubia is in control, and also we didn't give it much thought about. Okay, now that you have all of Upper Nubia, but you haven't done any domestic work to you know, benefit every single one of them. But integrating the Marote culture is a good one. Love to build a port there. And there's plenty of other cities to go around. Perhaps too many cities. So all the more reasons why you gotta start putting grain over there. Especially we gotta start trading with Rome again. The new Rome. Because in order to win the hearts and minds of every one of these people out there, it's largely comedic, you think you're better off converting everybody than assimilating. So grand temples first. And theaters if need be, to increase the provincial loyalty. Not everybody's Marotic, so just have that anyway. City's got nothing. It's got spices! Happy with that arrangement. Anything or faster, probably just convert to speed, and then they'll start looking at us more positively. And build a foundry. Spice is a valuable trade good that needs to be traded. Whoa there, slow down. Look how much you have left. I could improve every single one of you, but money's gotta get from other means, you know. Samad Civil War ends. Oh, that's fine. They were in the middle of that revolt. We gave them access the other time. So don't let them leave. That's your main objective. Don't let their navy leave. Because we need to send our mega polar rings to over there. They're bringing an elephant, or at least one elephant. He was a pretender. I don't suppose you know any other Nazragin. No, that means we have to dump somebody, unfortunately. Hold your ground, rats up the brook. Thank you. Crud. Go for him. He's got charisma. Damn. Or in this case, get him in. I don't care how bad or good his marshal is. Wouldn't take no for an answer. Pyromaniac. Sea dog. You're a relatively young man. Hold on. See if I can find a possibility of a royal marriage. I don't think you have a family at all. No, no. Oh yeah, because of aggressive expansion, that's why. Birthday's next month. Opinion has to be up to 25. And it doesn't help due to having very high aggressive expansion, which is going down very fast, which they'll be coming to us in no time. Oh, and by the way, now we have this. And we'll be getting that a bit faster. He was the head of the said family. Also, I missed that battle much, but it appears that as the money is gained steadfast. That was the second battle of Tobruk, fending them off. I'm trying to. But I fear they may go for Jagbab instead. Unless they want to throw men over. Yep. Look how many are there that we have to deal with. We dealt with the levy of whomever it was previously, but there's a lot more sitting there and waiting to advance. This is how much you're all going to commit to defending Tobruk while we drill. We have a provincial rebellion in Egypt. Hava. Right in our backyard. Well, since they're still over there, stop drilling. I want you to head over there and take care of this provincial rebellion. And those of you who are unable to drill, you go down there. You're the one with the elephants. We have a road that we built long ago, so we suggest you get to work on that. Here comes another round, so get ready, boys. You levies are the rats at the brook. Nope, they're going to Jagbab. We want these troops fully drilled so they'll be ready to take on these larger numbers. Send them to our main fleet over there. Are we harassing them in other areas? Well, Sparta is. Levies from Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt, will be engaging them as well. But again, white peace imminent. All you need to do is just hold them. I think they lost their commander unless they split off from them. Just wondering why. There's another reason why. So yeah, they are advancing up there, but it's risky. Targeted barricades, but showing great promises. Their duties has become renowned as quite the artisan. He's recently completed a marvelous design for a new fortress. Where? Down there? You could erect this masterpiece on behalf of the state. However, such an architectural vision would surely be valuable to the right investor. No. We would rather have a farming settlement down there. You're all gonna get clobbered out there. You realize what you've done? Oh, we remember him. He was a minor character. Upper Egypt is fighting well. Now more fighting. You see what we have to deal with? Okay, we dealt with them. But yet, why are they not ready to commit to advancing this way? It's because of them? Because of us? I mean, I really want to get rid of these levies, to be honest. Because getting rid of them would also reduce the war exhaustion. Experience is the teacher of all things. The Legion of Canaan, our cavalry forces, has shown a rare etiquette, throwing themselves into the arms of the god of war, or goddess of war, Augusta. Their enthusiasm and practice of battles alike prove the key to success to pass knowledge and experience on the young instead of having them learn the hard way. Fighting side by side, with full trust in the man next to you, as an effective, cohesive combat unit, strikes fear into their foes' hearts. The enemy will dread these men. This reduces the Legion maintenance cost and less experience decay, so they'll be well drilled. And it means we pay less for them. Where will they commit now? Will they go down to the pass, or will they head to the brook again? They will head to the pass. To this desert pass there. One tried to break through, but we're preventing them. We're keeping them away. No thanks. Oh, forget. Trying to be nice, that's all. Unless there are other alternatives. To have royal marriages for our kin. They will commit, but this is going to be a bad day for them. It's a wonder they're not even fighting professionals. They're fighting levies. And they're just using larger numbers to overthrow us. No, 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 no. It goes to Upper Egypt. It returns to Egypt. Belongs to Upper Egypt, and it will return from it or to it. You got that? Now return to Saba, and you'll get back up there. Threat of possible civil war. The Admiral and the Governor. Especially the Governor. Sunk another ship. This war effort is taking a heavy toll upon Arabia, yet the people rally behind Al-Mizragi, trusting in his superb logistical skills. Even in these trying times, the Arabian spirit shows its superiority. Our people are indomitable. Even here. Despite the fact we had a bad tactic, but we got it. We're still holding on. They just need to throw everybody all at once. Now we're unclear which side will win because they're going on another assault. They got a slightly better general for this. They got an elephant. Fallen. We'll all be heading to Saba. You did your job, lads. As I said, I want to get rid of these levies. I'm even willing to send them back to either Tobruk or send them over there to their deaths, just to get rid of them, so we could reduce the increasing of the war exhaustion, despite the fact that the benefits it gives us more monthly military experience. I can't disband the levies, so the only way to get rid of them truly is just, well, get them up there and just show them, get them back. Did Chola go into civil war? Yep. Have it! Get it from Nugget. What else are we missing? Fruits. We also get iron. Heavy infantry discipline. Step back. Take any hits? Yeah. We're trying to meet up with them, but there's a lot of ships out there now. We can't watch over everything. So yes, the Navy war is escalating. And it seems we're unable to watch over every single one of them. So in that case, if you see any ones that's got troops on them, we need to intercept them. I want you to begin your force march. No need to worry about your lives anymore. We're all gonna sacrifice you. Take Tobruk back. Should have gave them escort. Look out. We suck them all. Captured one. Because it appears that as we said, the Navy is starting to spread everywhere. Which means we have to go on constant patrol. Are they headed for Tobruk? Remember, once Tobruk falls, this falls too, because they will have their main objective that we've been wanting to get. That they've been wanting to get. Oh my gods! All the ships that we had built have been lost. Damn it. Looks like the planned invasion of Carthage will be delayed. Because we can't destroy all their fortresses unless we have more of those. We're gonna need you to pull back. Station yourself over at Crete. You'll play the role as interceptor in case they send troops over by ship. So we're leaving them wide open. Consider them as spares. Minor character, so we'll give you this position now. There. That'll get rid of them. Don't have to use the levies anymore. So now they're committed to Tobruk. leaving them wide open now. Head to them. There, that will reduce the war exhaustion. We don't have to use our levies anymore. They did their job of defending Tobruk. So once Tobruk falls, they get to have Invictus, which is their capital. So white peace will not be imminent for them. They will get what they wanted and more. They will. Until they reach this next defensive line here. If only we had a few innovations, that I would love to build earthworks there. Out there. They stop. I think they have a feeling they want to be transported out of there, but we're not going to let them. See? Getting rid of these levies to reduce war exhaustion was a good idea. And we don't have to sacrifice as much manpower by committing to those levies. Not quite ready yet to assemble a new army. No, thank you. They won't get over their sacking their holy sites part. Never forgive, never forget, huh? They're gonna attack them out there. Upper Egypt holds. Yes, no, maybe. Right, cavalry. Alright. Nice. My consort. So, morale's beginning to waver at the camp. When stood up before the assembled soldiers gave an inspirational speech. She convinced all who were present that the odds of battle were on their side, using their extensive knowledge of military tactics. When the soldiers marched the next day, they did so with the confidence that their victory was assured. It seems the Numidian cavalry have more of the morale than they do. I'm in awe. They're fighting each other like exhausted boxers. 35, 38, 71 men, 11 men, 5 men, they're gone. And now this is a battle of supply trains. What kind of fighting is this? Because the battle going on between the Carthaginians and the Egyptians, as I said, they're fighting like exhausted boxers. Because it's like, okay, cavalry's done, and then there's the camels, and now even the people who manage the supply trains are putting a hurt on them. they got him. Now they kind of want to get out of there. Seems you're holding them at bay. While you're in need of refit. Tobruk has fallen. Which means they will most certainly take their objective of the war that they wanted. But when they reach there, let them run riot until they reach there. And then that is when we will unleash our forces to there. Because they think they're invincible right now. And they have a lot of men over there. As do they. They will delay them. So now they have taken their war goal because we allowed it, and they think we're in a bad way. And now there's about to be a big battle in the desert in Gonia again, near Tobruk. What did we lose? The surplus of? We don't make as much grain as we used to. In that case, give them another. They're on their way. So please wait. And we'll build another batch of another 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. To replace them. And what about rotics? They're not quite ready yet. In 4 years' time, Cyrenaica will be integrated to us. With the rising prominence and social status of people with Rotic descent, established citizenry is increasingly finding their privileges encroached upon. As it might have been foreseen, they are becoming increasingly anxious and resentful in the face of this new social competition by a people who not too long ago were deemed to be inferior. Already, this is boiling over in the form of public and sometimes violent quarrels with the Meroitic people. The vocal protests against our policy of integration. Now listen, they will learn to treat them as fellow citizens eventually. So increased progress. Fighting in Tobruk and in Gonia. They are fighting like Greeks. They're definitely committed. Look at that. Using the coastal highway. So they'll probably head to various directions. Either towards the east on the road until they get to their next area. Increase the importance of the Sewa fortress while we continue to drill our troops until they are truly ready. Then we can defeat them, overcome all the odds. But instead, they're going to be content with holding Cyrenaica for themselves while we allow them to roam around while we would try to destroy their navy in case they tried any sneak attacks. So they're married now. You finally got your spouse. These are all levies that they're sending first. And they're gonna try to take this area. But they're not ready to commit yet. I think they'd rather be sent by transport out there to... But we'll intercept them when that time comes. Unless they see something that we don't. No, they assemble together and they're heading there. Again, I wish we'd get lucky with these innovations so we could get Vault and Dome, and then fortified camps till we build the earthworks in the vulnerable areas. So now we know who we're up against. Almost there. We should build roads in Upper Nubia. Ah, yes. You ought to be married. You got it. Carthaginian Civil War rages on. I don't think it's that wise. Oh, hell. Winter's done. Hasn't been kind to you. You know, we'll import them from Egypt. That we hold. He was the Admiral of the Second Navy. Oh, he was the good one. Battalion. So you're the new admiral now, though not as good as some of the previous ones, but don't worry, you're in the need of a refit. As we're trying to work on that. You finally got them. Oh, there's a lot of them out there. And you're there to chase them down. I think they were awaiting transport, but they're never going to get it now. Remember, we want to create a new army from Upper Nubia, which will include elephants. We need to be on par with the Carthaginians. Since they do have a handful of elephants, but not enough that would make a difference, just like Kush did to us. Legion of Arabia Felix. Now they too have this. Reducing a bit more of the Legion maintenance cost to make us more money. 1,000 of them. 7, and it's complete. Welcome. And look at the number of cohorts that we can have for this the Legion of Upper Nubia. Because I think it is about time to have another. We do have the Navy range to cover all of the Nile. Keep that well in mind. So I want you to head over there. Even I wish it would be more convenient to have a port there, because it makes it closer. So that's what these clouds of essence for, but that's going to be saved for later. We gotta do something with all of you in the far future. Okay, let's get to work on that. Legion of Upper Nubia. Will consist of all of these. So obviously we need about at least to give me 8 elephants, 2 supply trains, because war elephants like these are food guzzlers, for the lack of a better term, because they take up much more food consumption than any other soldier or horse. And then I'm gonna have horse archers to protect them. And of course a couple of archers to mow down. So that's what we would say. We use archers to, because we know Carthage and our future enemies will have lots of infantry. And the best way to defeat light and heavy infantry that we face mainly is use archers, and lots of them. Horse archers would also do the job. And then there's these elephants here, which would be to devastate anybody in its way. This is how much it's going to cost in maintenance, and we can afford it. So in other words, war elephants will be the secondary cohorts, archers should be the main, and horse archers will be flanking. So you could say, yes, like if they try to charge against our bowmen, and then they'll fall back, and then here comes the elephants to devastate them. That's what I see. Yes. Change commander to this man. Beware of him now. And let him march slowly. Seems that deception would be like, I mean, wish we had better tactics to counter against their phalanx, but that will not do. Novel idea though. So just get your food and you'll be awaiting transport. I've always been healthy. I'll see too that I'll get myself healthy for this. And get the grain from Egypt here locally. You were able to catch up with them and you sunk a good portion of their ships. Nicely done. Battle of Jagabab, also known. If they commit to there, well then we'll let that fall too, until they reach the defensive line at Saba. We lost the Jade. That's just for civilization. We need the wine. For Legion maintenance cost reduction. Every little bit helps. They're not committed. we know where they are. That's iron. Get it from elsewhere. I think Rome has a few, yes. Rome's not a virgin civil war, which is good. Again, let them have their fun. Once they reach to the North African front, we're going to definitely put them to good use. So that's why I said it is wise to. So when they reach over there, that's their next defensive line. Also, you may want to pull back a bit before we face the massive humanity out there. Pull back and drill. He was the governor of Arabia. Drill a little. Can we get a governor who is not corrupt? We see one here. But however, he's deceitful and ambitious. I'm not quite sure about that. Various tendencies. Various tendencies. Guess we'll go with this one. But to be quite honest, I don't think corruption is going to hurt anyone, because everybody is all Sabian now. Get another granary. And another reason of why we're letting the enemy advance deliberately. Trying to reduce the aggressive expansion so that way when we fight back against them, retake Sarnica, take these territories, and launch the invasion of Carthago, then we got ourselves a plan to destroy their fortifications by using these mega polyremes as they have arrived. Excellent. We can use these to destroy many of their fortifications. Sounds like a plan, huh? Meanwhile, just arriving. Alright, get on board. I'm gonna take you up to your designated area to be assembled, along with all the other troops there. And then we'll begin to fight up there. Because I want to do it in an organized fashion, where we could put up a good fight against them. Tired of getting grain from the others, especially in vulnerable areas where there's an ongoing civil war there. Crisis in Kush. It ain't what it used to be. So, on our way up to the Nile now. We'll get there. Oh no! Rather embarrassing it's occurred during the treatment of just managed to get a procedure wrong and leave some horrific injuries. Now I'm gonna be one-eyed. Let the treatment continue. So that reduced my martial a bit. Doesn't hurt my health though. It was an infection which happened to be on my eye, one would think, but they say it's officially an accident. It's what they say in the official circles. Jack Bob has fallen. They'll be heading for Saba next. But we'll get him. Because the 2nd Army and Legion of Punt is unofficially what we call ourselves, our own version of the Desert Rats. But soon all this occupation is going to start catching up to us. But they decide to turn back. They're committed elsewhere. Well, since this place is about to fall anyway, I think we should go hunting for enemy fleets. And same for you. Really? You're back with us. Okay, good. I'm gonna deploy you out there. Remember, you can repair your ships at sea. All we have to do is just escalate on the naval front. Still hasn't yet fallen. And also keep well in mind, anytime that they besiege us here, you see this, not only they're in deserts, also under siege, but due to the Arabic faith, scorched earth, desert citadels, death by 1,000 scorpion stings, this hurts the attrition hurts them a lot. That is another reason why we let them advance. Let them weaken on their way here. This is why we're being smart. If they come in weaker than they were, then we will surprise them and devastate them. And we can't get iron from Chola anymore. Fortress will be complete, thus putting up a lot of defense for us. Okay, they'll be turning back. They're probably going to be relieved. And we'll unleash our armies sooner or later. While we do some scouting around. They're still there. Room. Chola can't be relied on anymore because of too many revolts. Oh hell. They've been really stepping up on the shipbuilding. See what we have to deal with. Stop them. I think they're probably going to have plans to Send troops onto the ships. Oh, damn. Oh, we're gonna catch them. Nope, that's another one. Sunk them. We need to catch them. Head back there while we continue the search for them. See too if you can prevent them from leaving. He was the tribune, head of the Saba family. A disrespectful visitor. Apprehended after making a scene at the mausoleum of Alexander. A strange but curiously intelligent man. My god, this Hernandez has been hauled in front of us for summary judgment. He remains distant as to his reasons for such a disrespect in the presence of our memorial. We should aim to appease, but those all call for his blood. Let me see. Whoa! Become a prominent family, or just different culture? Yes, but at least he's our faith. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Yes, I'm going to imprison him first, and then I will release him. Got them all. Now, turn back. You might be needed for future operations. Now, got a lot of enemy prisoners. But you, however, you are a citizen of Arabia. You don't deserve to be in prison. So, you will be released. You should be one of our commanders. I mean, we already have our good one, although he's suffering from arthritis. I'll give him a treatment that he deserves, because he needs to have his hard martial to be ready for future offenses. Oh, by the way, have they arrived over there? Yes. Gathering their food. Just need to even the number of the archers that we have. 1, 2. Thank you. We could further increase the size of our cavalry force. That's so much of them now. Get them up to 25. 22, 23, 24, 25. So on. We can increase the size of Punt now because of the Merotics that also live in Punt. Since it's a haphazard though, size. 2 plus 3 is 5. Instead, it should be 6 of the infantry. And give them another. Okay. I don't know why on earth we have chariots, but they're good against archers, light cavalry, and light infantry. Guess it still has its uses. Should probably add archers to the mix. And this, ho ho ho, don't leave that alone. That's gonna be for post-war till we figure out, because that means we have to split into 4 different states of the Legion of Arabia, Felix. That's gonna be for post-war, when we figure out how to expand all of this and more. So we're modifying the composition, recruited some new ones, because we can afford them, and more. So drill for a little bit until the enemy reaches there or begins their siege on Sila. That's the idea that I'm going for here. All the more reasons why we gotta get over there, because we just saw large numbers turn back. We gotta intercept them because they're on the loose. I didn't see how many ships exactly. So we're gonna blockade them. They're gone! They're gone! Oh crap. Now it's the hunt for the Carthaginian fleet. If they have troops on board, we need to scout them out. Find them. Get ahead of us. Lost visual of the Carthaginian fleet, but now, where are they? If they somehow bypassed all of ours, then we're in trouble. Oh, and we missed this. So now, a lot of Egypt. The Nile has been the theater for numerous naval conflicts in ages past. Now that naval warfare has spilled out into the Mediterranean, a long history of unusual naval tactics gives us an edge over the more conventional forces. It now costs less to build more octaries and megapolaremes, but now we have more of combat bonus at coastal seas and in riverines. So any body of water that we're in, we can do well out there. So next time, we will finally adopt the ways of Greek warfare. Because they've been kicking our ass the last couple of times with their tactics. Alright, your first child. This is why we must have more sons. We need you to play a role too. Find them. What if they passed all of us? We found them. Okay, movement locked. We need you to stall them as much as we can, and then we're going to come in and destroy them. We need to figure out what tactic they're using, because this is going to be the sea battle that may win us the war on the Mediterranean before we will definitely, escalate the North African conflict in the Western Desert campaign. Because this war had been going on for, well, it's going to be 10 years now. Which again, we've let it happen. Their naval losses have been huge, but now there's going to be a huge naval battle out there. And sooner or later we will unleash our ground forces to defeat them. But I just sometimes wish, okay, look, in a year, get Vault and Dome, unless we were lucky to get another innovation out of it. Fortified camps and build earthworks. Earthworks will be not only be built there, but also in the more vulnerable areas, in case of a war against Parthia, which it seems to... It's a mess, I know. But I'm surprised no one has took advantage of any kind of provincial rebellions that either side has suffered. And Laodicea, however, they're still around. Well, it's about to have a civil war of its own. And there's also going to be, oh my god, civil war everywhere. Oh, and also in a year's time, Cyrenaica will no longer be a client state. It'll be integrated into Arabia, and I don't know if this is going to change the who's occupied by who thing, but it'll definitely make things interesting. Meanwhile, naval battle is to come. The Carthaginians are using naval envelopment. To counter naval envelopment, use probing attack. For now, just let them have their fight, and then we'll swoop them down. Which we will be there in a couple of days' time. So we'll see how this goes first. Do not intervene. But we will send a few of our ships out there. Because we have better effectiveness in sea combat nowadays. We lost 28 ships while they've lost 16. When we've captured... is it Carthage captured? So we lost plenty. We captured a few, including a couple of triremes. Hunt them down. Wherever they go, they must not leave. Cannot get away from us. Probably gonna head over there. Oh, I know what to do exactly. If they do head to that port there instead of Carthage, then oh boy, they're in for a rude surprise, a rude awakening. Get out of there. Keep them on watch. Wait for them to arrive. We got a present for them. If they allow. Wait for their arrival. There are no undefended reports. We need to get them out of there. know what? Since we're going to keep them at bay, we need to send one of ours. Volunteers. Sending a few volunteers, particularly the ones who are not being drilled. We got a job for you. Special mission. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere. We're gonna send our troops there. We're gonna do an amphibious assault on this small island and occupy it briefly, kick their fleet out of there, and we'll destroy their navy in prevention of them sending transport to head to the Levant or other vulnerable areas. While everyone else continue drilling until I say you're done. We're only sending this many troops out there because I thought it would be good for it. Going through the damn storm. You've been through worse. Can fix on the go. The enemy's advancing again. And they're going through a dust storm. Doesn't seem to hurt their attrition. Seems they're alone. Alright, let's see what you guys could do. You've been training hard for this. Boys from the Long Range Desert Group, as I call the Legion of Kin in that, they'll devastate them. And remember, light infantry is primary. Flanking and secondary is all horse archers. That's the idea that we go for. We'll be sending 17,000 men to take that island, which is populated by levies from Pateta, which they haven't contributed much to the desert war, but we will most certainly play our part to occupy that area and to kick their fleet out so we can devastate them, because we know the exact tactic to defeat them. While meanwhile, well, we're blockading that capital for the time being. But remember, 177, that's nearly their entire fleet. Gonna catch you, bastards! Look at that! Cavalry skirmish. Definitely beats their bomber back. We have a very good roll. He's a conqueror now. Oh yeah, there's you. Macedonia, Arabic. I'll tell you what. There will be a day when the war is over and I have enough political influence I can make you retire and say enjoy your victory, and it's about time that we will have another man who will take part of that army. I told you to seek treatment. Need you to get rid of that arthritis if you want to be better at your performance. Now return to your post. So we just needed a small victory. And now another notable action is about to take place. Oh, and get rid of the triremes. They're oh, hold on. Hold on, man. Disembark. Embark. We need to get rid of these triremes because they're gonna slow us down. Go so. Oh sh. What the? Cancel that order. They wanted to make a breakthrough. They propose peace. For what? Territorial changes? No. We have big plans for the offensive. That is to come. Somehow we did it without losing a single ship. Now they're going back to port. The operation is still on, but I want their fleet destroyed. Guaranteed victory of the Western Desert Campaign. Like, what is it you want? White peace? No. There can be no white peace between us. We need you to do some reconnaissance work. We have effective forts that would slow them down due to attrition. As you were. Now our task is destroy their fleet. Because we just gained a lot more than we should. Ignore Carthage's call. Recently we've seen our Master of the Guard, as well as those under his charge, have been doing a disappointing job. It seems people having issues with them keep reporting back to us how difficult they are to work with. When talking to the man, he claims that it's simply a matter of bureaucracy being difficult, and that the funds for his office has been lacking lately. He makes sure to mention repeatedly that it most likely will work out. If only it will give him more funds to work with. I need him to stick around. He's the head of a great family. Here, Silver, are you happy now? Where are the enemy troops? Are we still in Cyrenaica? Well, we do hold Cyrenaica, but it's occupied by Arabia now. So, you could say these are exiles. And we brought them over. You got finesse, so we'll bring you in and get rid of the rest. Oh, you got enough grain. At least I hope. Yeah, you should be alright. Yep, they're still around. I think we got it all figured out. we will begin our advances in the next episode. And hey, this also adds 668 territory that we have now. Vault and Dome. More fort defense. What if the plan doesn't work, one would say? What if the plan doesn't work? It'll work. All we need them is to get rid of their fleet, kick them out. Because it seems we cannot capture their port. Because it's like you could slave raid, but it's a breach. And we can't capture it because it's occupied by those levies that's been stuck in that island for most of the war. Until now. Land ho! We'll take an amphibious assault, but so we're coming in. To counter deception. Use envelopment, though it's not as good, but you get the idea. There you go. Once they're defeated, they have nowhere to retreat but there. Well, consider this port as ours. Now naval battle here. Faster conversion. We lost a couple of ships because some of them were not fully repaired. In fact, most of those ships lost were actually our medium ships. Lost all but one. Only because it catches it. Unless we did lose them all and then we were able to liberate one. But nevertheless, we've destroyed the Carthaginian Navy. Now go pick them up and bring them home. That was a successful operation in order to prevent the use of their... So now it will take them a while again to rebuild their navy. But damn it, you're all in need of repairs. So you'll be headed back to Alexandria. And not to mention all the other ships and such. And you know what? Reduce that fort. So that way we can repair our medium ships. Even if we do... Well, yeah, you get it. You get the idea. So the good news is we know where they are, and now they've lost their ability to make transportation across. $50 years it'll take to get Upper Egypt fully integrated. And yes, that we are losing the war, but things are about to get bloody. So we have secured a huge victory on the Mediterranean theater. But now the plans are set to unleash the ground offensive by retaking all the areas that we've lost. Yes, retake them all, including areas that we now integrated, but it's part of ours now. So we're prepared for this. Like they'll say, they want all of this now. But we'll say no. They think we're weak, but in actuality, we conserved our strength. And we reduced enough aggressive expansion where we got plans to not only retake all of this, take the areas that we claim, and taking their capital. Carthage will fall in the next episode. So the North Africa campaign will now truly escalate, as we're expecting big and bloody battles to be taking place out there. But of course we gotta move just one at a time, because we can't fit everybody in there due to, you know, food supply and reasons of all that. And I'm surprised there was enough food for all of us. And more. Now we're not terribly worried in regards to war exhaustion and in fact, what's your war exhaustion? Nearly at the max. I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been any provincial rebellions yet. They're not prone to civil war. But there will be a day. So our priority is to get these ships prepared, bring our boys home to join in on the ground offensive, and more. And plus, with the addition of Cyrenaica, our naval range, I believe, has increased a little bit further. And if you remember correctly, we were trying to, we can get them in as a client state, all three of them. So we need to improve relations with anyone who wishes to be a client state of ours. They'll say no to the border distance, but with Thespis, they're a lot closer. They'll be a lot closer when we take Carthago. And possibly more within the region of Africa. Cyrenaica. We'll join all of them. And let's not forget that we do have claims on that area as well, which would be possibly potentially be useful for us to establish our presence there, to have links to the rest of all this. And who knows? We'll see where this goes as the great offensive will begin in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.